is cognition development. So as young as we are, we have different nerve changes and synapses, as well as we have a specific strength and skills in solving problems, even in children. No? So you can see that children are active and motivated learners. No? So that's why do not ever say or said to your just to your sisters and brothers who are young, no? Follow what I say, but do not follow what I do. Because even if you will not say it, they will really follow what you do. No? Action speaks louder than words. So that is one way of children solving problems. No? And they imitate, no? Through learnings, no? From their models like you, elder sisters, brothers, and parents. So they're active and motivated learners. No? Children construct knowledge from their experiences. So you can observe that through our experiences, we're able to solve problems in a unique way. So you cannot compare yourself to others, and you will say that she can solve problems and the other one cannot solve the problem. It's very easy. Why? Because it depends on how we experience. So sometimes when we are very overprotected by our parents, sometimes we do not know anymore how to solve problems. And here comes the one who are always roaming around at this street area. They can look for food, no? And if they do not have money. So it's different from experience to experiences, no? Children learn through assimilation and accommodation. I will explain that later, no? Interaction with one's physical and social environment is essential for cognitive development. So that's why as early as children, as when we're growing up, it is very important that we already interact, network physically and socially with our peers, with our friends. And that is also learning. No? It's not just that learning is in school. It is so, the charity begins at home. So it starts when we try to already extend to our peers, no? Interact with our playmates. So it starts with there, no? Our learning. No? The process of equilibrium promotes progression toward increasingly complex thought. Equilibration promotes progression toward increasingly complex thought. So meaning to say, when we try to weigh things, no? As we grow adult, grow old, we know already how to balance things, so we can already solve problems. We can learn even if it is a complex problems or situation. That is because of our weighing things. Diba? We weigh things in order that we can have a good relationship, no? So that we cannot be having so many enemies, no? So cognitive development is stage-like in nature, no? So it is a process, no? It goes stage by stage, no? So you will know even in our personality development by Freud and Erikson that the development of person, it may be thinking, behavior is by stage. No? So likewise in Piaget's development, cognitive is in stages. So you can see that assimilation entails dealing with a new object or event in a way that is consistent with a currently existing scheme. No? Meaning to say that is a new environment, new situation, no? That is assimilation. No? You will deal with a new situation, new environment, That is assimilation. Then accommodation occurs when new information doesn't fit into existing schemes. The schemes must be adjusted or accommodated. Meaning to say schemes, our own way of solving problems, no? Our own way of accepting things, our own way of accepting or dealing situation, that is accommodation. When it does not fit with our own, so sometimes it has difficulty in us. We have difficulty in solving. Sometimes we just cry when we cannot solve. That is because we cannot adjust, or it cannot be accommodated in our own scheme, in our behavior, or in our thinking or thought. So we refuse because you are not exposed. No? So you can say that some people can immediately solve the problems, some cannot. That is because we cannot adjust or accommodate. No? So I hope you will know assimilation and accommodation. Accommodation is when an information does not swap with your schemes and how you deal with. No? So assimilation, it is consistent with your current solution, with how you deal it. That is assimilation. Accommodation is opposite. You cannot, it is new for you, new information. It's very difficult for you to understand or to adjust. So we can have equilibration. What is equilibration? It's the movement from equilibrium to disequilibrium and back to equilibrium. A process that promotes development of more complex thought and understanding. So sometimes we cannot weigh, we do not know what to do. So there is this equilibrium. But at some point in time, as we grow adult, so we go back to equilibrium. We know already how to process because we have passed that situation, we have passed that problems. So we can already understand. But if we do not have that experiences in life, it is very difficult for us to deal with. So like you, students move back and forth between a state of balance and imbalance. No? It is the desire for balance that forces students to construct new schemes or accommodate existing schemes. So for example, you are a student, you do not know how to pass this subject. So what will I do? Will I cheat? No, and that is the only way that I can pass. So that is your state of balance and imbalance, no? So that you can accommodate, no? Your existing schemes, you're in the assimilation and the accommodation. So, or you will study so that you can pass. No? So that is equilibration. Movement from equilibrium to disequilibrium and back to equilibrium. At the end, you are able already to solve things, events, problems in your life. So this is the stages of cognitive development according to Piaget, and he proposes that children move through 4 stages. So what is these 4 stages in children? So number 1, you have sensory motor stage. That is birth until 2 years old. That is, according to Piaget, that is the first stage of children. Schemes are based primarily on behaviors and perceptions. The child is focused on the here and now. So in this scheme, the children learn through their visualization, through perception. Is the current, what is here and now. That is the first stage of the children. So they do not know that tomorrow, they do not know the very far from them, because they are focused on here and now. So what is there, what they can see, what is there, that is the only thing that they will learn first. No? Then the second is pre-operational stage. That is 2 until about 6 or 7 years old. Schemes now represent objects beyond a child's immediate view, but the child does not yet reason in logical adult-like ways. So in the first stage, the child focused on here and now, only through visualization. They do not know what will happen. What is important is they can see, oh, what is the event, what is happening, but they do not know the rationale behind, do not know why it happened. Then in the second stage, pre-operational stage, the child already goes beyond, no, a child's immediate view, but the child does not yet reason in logical adult-like ways. For example, the glass break, no? So it broke, no? The glass on the top of the table break up, or it was broken. But the child can't explain yet that it breaks because it fall or it fell. But however, as adult, we already know that but if it's a plastic glass, of course, it will not break, no? But the children does not know that. They do not logically reason out. Even if they go beyond, no? They can see that there's something happening in there. They cannot yet explain, no? Then the third stage is concrete operation stage. That is 6 or 7 until about 11 or 12 years old. So you can already see here that adult